Hey everyone, get ready for a story that's going to blow your mind, because this isn't some financial fairy tale. It's real, and it could change how you see your money forever. Picture this, an ordinary guy, born in 1921 in a small town in Vermont called Dummerston. Ronald Read, the first in his family to finish high school, spent his life in humble jobs: gas station attendant, mechanic, and yes, janitor at a JCPenney store. He lived frugally, ate at the same diner every day, mended his clothes instead of buying new ones, and drove an old car that looked like it came straight out of an 80s movie. Nobody saw it coming, until he died in 2014 and left behind $8 million. $8 million in savings and investments. Magic? Lottery win? Secret inheritance from a distant relative? Nope, none of that. Ronald just saved like crazy, invested in solid stocks from big companies, what they call blue chip stocks, like Procter & Gamble or Coca-Cola, and let time and compound interest do the rest. He wasn't a Wall Street genius, he didn't have a fancy MBA. He was just a guy who handled his money sensibly, day after day, for decades. And boom, from janitor to silent millionaire. In fact, he left most of his fortune to a local hospital and his town's library. Isn't that mind-blowing? I swear, if Ronald could see you now buying €5 coffees while complaining about inflation, he'd quietly chuckle. And here's the twist. According to Morgan Housel in his book, The Psychology of Money, an absolute must-read, I recommend you devour it, because it's like free financial therapy. Getting rich isn't about being the smartest person in the room, or having a Harvard degree, or working at a hedge fund with skyline views. No, financial success is a soft skill. Your behavior with money matters 1,000 times more than what you know. It's like going to the gym. It doesn't matter if you know every exercise in the world. If you don't show up consistently, you won't see results. That's why today I'm bringing you a juicy summary of the 5 best lessons from the book, told with real-life examples that'll hook you like a Netflix series. But don't worry, we'll break it into parts so we don't overwhelm you. And so you'll come back for more. Let's start with lesson number 1, which is like the final boss for beginners. You have to pay the price. And no, I'm not talking about paying bills. I'm talking about something that hurts deep in your soul. Think about this. You want an awesome watch, one that makes your friends go, wow, and impresses on that date you've been waiting for. You walk into the store, see it shining there, and you have 2 options. Option A, whip out your card and buy it, even if it stings the wallet. Option B, grab it and sprint out like an Olympic athlete. Because hey, I already did my cardio this morning. You choose A, obviously, because you know good things don't fall from the sky. They come with a price. Well, investing is exactly the same. Want high returns that multiply your money over the long term? Great, but the price isn't in euros. It's in nerves of steel. It's called volatility. Those wild ups and downs that make you wonder if the stock market is a casino or an extreme sport. Let me hit you with an example that'll leave your jaw on the floor. Imagine in 2010, you spot Netflix's potential. This is going to explode, you think. You put a big chunk of your savings into its stock. Today, you'd be truly rich. But would you have survived the ride? In 2011, Netflix raised prices, lost millions of subscribers overnight, from 25 million to under 22 in just a few months, and the stock plunged a brutal 80% from its peak. 80%! Your account would have looked like an inverted roller coaster chart. Would you have stayed calm, trusting the future? Or would you have panic sold everything, yelling "I'm ruined," while explaining to your family why the emergency fund is now zero? But here's the twist. Those who held on watched Netflix recover and multiply by 100 in the following years, from $7 per share in 2011 to over 700 at recent peaks. That's volatility in action, short-term pain, epic long-term gain, and it's not just Netflix. Look at history. On Black Monday in 1987, the market crashed 22.6% in a single day. The worst drop in modern history. People panicked, sold everything. But those who paid the price and stayed saw the market recover in less than 2 years. Then boom into the 90s bull run that created millionaires. Another crazy one. During the 2000 dot-com bubble, Amazon fell 90% in value. 90%. It looked like the end. But Jeff Bezos and patient investors watched it become the giant it is today, with returns in the thousands of percent. Even in something safe like an S&P 500 index fund since 1980, you'd have endured 13 periods where your portfolio dropped 20% or more, and 8 stretches where it plunged 50%. Imagine opening the app and seeing half your money vanished. It hurts worse than a spoiler for your favorite show. The message is clear and powerful. The stock market is an incredible wealth creation machine, like few things in the world. But it's not free. Volatility is the toll you pay for a better future. If you don't have the stomach to see red without hitting the sell button, don't try to maximize returns. Stick to conservative options and grow slowly, without the drama. Woo, this lesson alone has probably made you rethink your investments, right? Imagine if Ronald Read had sold during every dip. He never would have reached those 8 million. Tell me in the comments, would you have held through the 2011 Netflix crash? Or would you be one of those who sell and regret it later? And what about Black Monday? Total panic or blind faith? Hit like if this story hooked you and you want more financial truths like this. Save the video to review it later. And subscribe right now because part 2 is coming strong. We'll talk about envy that eats you alive, why the lottery isn't as crazy as it seems, and how pessimism seduces you without you even noticing. Don't miss it. It could save you from expensive mistakes. See you in the next one, family.